Hello, welcome to ABAP Training Class 3. Today we are going to learn your first program and the program structure, keywords that we are going to use, system variables, and at the end you will be given a task to do.
So let's start. So this is your IDES system, and you have to log in with this SAP login icon. Here just select ECC6. I have ECC6 version, you might have another version, so just start. It's right now we are not interested in what version of SAP we are using. Just start with logon. So this is the client. So if you have already seen my previous videos in system landscape, we have learned that all the developments, that means the programs will be developed in the development system. So that development system will have some ID, that is the client here, some number. And then once your developments programming is done, we will be moving all the programs to other system. That means one more system server. That is the quality where we will be testing our programs. So that will have another client ID here. Once it is done, this moving of a program or your developments from development system to the quality system is known as transportation. Once this transportation is done, we will be testing in quality system where we have a copy of the production server, and then once if everything is okay, we will be transporting it to the production system. There the client ID will be again another. So this system landscape will be using in the real-time scenario. In SAP, all the programs that we are going to create, programs, tables, whatever we are creating, will start with the letter Z in the real time. You can also use letter Y only when you do not want to transport to any other system. When that will happen, like in our case, we are using IDES system, that is a test system here. This is only will be developing, testing, and do our sample programs here. So we can use all the development starting with Y. In real-time scenario, we will be using letter Z for every new program or table, whatever we are going to create. All the other letters from A to X are reserved for SAP. So we will not be using those letters. So in real time, you will create everything with Z. So for practice, I am also using Z letter only for your practice to the real time scenario. Otherwise, we can also create with Y. Okay. So here for IDES, the client ID is 800. Enter your username and password. So you will be navigated to the screen like this. In the real-time scenario, you can see something like this because most of the times same user and password will be given to more than one user. So here if you see the options like this, the first option here is continue with this logon and end any other logons. That means when you select this one, you will continue with the SAP user login, and all the others who were using the same login will be terminated, which is not correct because they might be doing something very important with the same user, and it is not a good thing to terminate all their sessions and go with your logins. So always we will choose the second option, that is continue with this login without ending any other login, so that others also can continue with their developments. If you want to terminate this login, if that option will be used when both so many people are working on the same program, and if they are already started, and if you want to log in into that same program, you will not be given the edit option. That will, you will understand once we will be doing all the programs. So for time being, When you get the screen like this, use just the second option and take the tick mark. Okay, so this screen will appear. This is the first screen, SAP screen. Here you can see SAP menu. All the options will be there. Whenever you get some mails, you can see here, this is our inbox icon. And for different modules like logistics, accounts, HR, all the different modules you can find here. This will be used mostly by consultants. As we are developers, we will be directly creating all the developments. So let's start developing our program. This bar, this field is known as the transaction bar. Here we will be giving the transaction code. Whenever you want to go to some new screen, you have to give the transaction code that will navigate you to that screen. So here we will start with the creation of a program. So what is the T code? Transaction code or T code, both are same. So T code for creating a new program is SE38. So we will be going to SE38. Click enter. Then you will be navigated to the ABAP editor initial screen. Here we will be giving our program name. So which letter it has to start? Y or Z? Normally, as it is a test system, we can start with Y, but as we want to develop just like the real-time scenario, we will be using letter Z. I want to create a program, Z, welcome. This is a first program. I have given Z program name, ZDemo underscore welcome. And here you have to choose source code. Source code means the code or the program that you are writing. And click on this create icon. Okay, so you will be navigated to the
Program attribute screen. The title will be displayed from here to the output screen. So,
title of the program. You can write my first ABAP program, and then here there will be different types of programs that you will learn in the coming sessions. For time being, our first program type is executable program. Just choose this one. That means we will be developing an executable program. Here you just need to give the title and select executable program and then click save. That's it. So this part is very important in the real-time scenario, as you have already understood that we have to develop programs in development system, then transport them to the quality system, and then transport it to the production system. So if you want to transport something, you have to assign it to some package that we will also see in the coming sessions. For time being, whatever we are going to develop, we will use local object. That means we are not using any transport package. We are not going to transport it to any other system. So we just don't give any package name here. That is local object. See, local object. Otherwise, you can give here $tmp, that is the package name for the local object. But no need to do all those things, just select local object, and now you are in the program screen. So here, as you see, our ABAP program name is just same as the name that we have given. It is started with the report. This blue session, this is part is known as header. What is this? Header. What is the purpose of this header? You have to give the info of the program. Who is developing? Author. Whatever we are writing here, you see this is starting with star. All the blue colors here starting with star, these are all comments. That means it is not, it is only for information. This is not a coding. Okay, this is like comments. author, and the purpose of the program, date, everything you can give. To display my first program. Okay, like this you have to give various information about the program, so that when someone else is coming to this program to someone want to change some program, that person must understand what is there in this program. So a brief idea about your program can be given here in the header session. Okay, now this is the first statement. So what is an ABAP program? Any program is a group of some meaningful instructions. So we'll just write some instructions. In ABAP, every statement starts with a keyword. So here the keyword is report. See, report is a keyword, and it always ends with a period. Period means simple dot. Okay, whenever we write any statement here, we start with the keyword. We will be knowing all the keywords while writing these programs. So first here, first keyword that you are learning today is report, and then we have given the name of the program. It comes default. Whatever we have given, it will be coming here. So now we'll see, we would like to print something on the screen output. So we'll write, you have to use single quote like this, and whatever you want to print on the screen, write, this is my first ABAP program. So like this, and close the single quote. Whatever you want to write as a text, you have to write it in the single quote, and then it has to end with a dot, that means a period. And I want to write one more statement. What is ABAP? ABAP is, whatever you are writing in this single quotes, it is all text, no need of any syntax or something. Between these two single quotes, whatever you want you can write, like this something you can write, no problem. Whatever you write, that will be printed. What is ABAP? It is Advanced Business Application Programming. So this is ABAP. And again it is ending with a period dot. Okay. So here we have written two statements. This is a program. If you observe here, whenever we write something, we have to save. You can use this button save like this, or you can see here what is there, Control S. You can press Control S. It will also do the same thing. You can save the program like this. Here you can observe this is saved. But saving the program is not enough sufficient, because sometimes the power may be gone, sometimes this will not save your program completely. If you want to execute your program and see the output, you have to do very important thing besides this saving the program. What is that? That is this button. You see something like this candle here. This is the activation button. This is known as activate. What you have to use? Control F3. So as you see here, this program is inactive. Always check that once you have done your programming, you have to see that it is inactive or active. Before that, we need to check if we have made some syntax errors, some problems are there. You need to check if there are any problems. So how you can check your program? This is the symbol like this. See, two squares are there. This is the check symbol. So first, after writing your program, you have to save, then check. What you have to use, either check or this button or Control F2. So once you do this, see here you will be given the information. This program is syntactically correct. So we have no syntax error. That means your program is ready. Then the important thing is activate. Final thing. So here you just need to select this one. Okay, for time being, just do like this. Now you can see this is active. We have completed our first program. Let's execute and see the output. So what is the execution? This is the execution button, like this symbol you have to remember, or you can directly press F8. So just let's see what is going on. See, my first ABAP program, where you have given this information after creating the after giving the program name, you were given a screen where you have entered my first ABAP program. So that will come here, okay? The title of the program will come here. And what is this? This is my first program. This you have written here in the program. This is my first ABAP program. That part is coming here. And then what is this second part? This we have, even though, have you observed here, even though I have given write statement in the second line, where I am seeing the output, it is coming as a continuation of the first line. So now let's change our program so that this line will come in the second line. So how you can achieve that? You just need to add a / like this. This will so I have edited this program, right? I have given a new slash. What you have to do after this? You need to activate. So if you are not saving, checking everything, at the time of activation also, if there are some syntax errors, you can they will be displayed here. So when you are doing more and more programs in the real time scenario, most of the times will be directly doing activation. If only when you think that there might be some syntax errors, you will be checking this. But if you do this activation button directly also, no problem. If there are any problems, it will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. So now our program is ready. Let's execute. See, now you can see the first line here and the second line here. Okay. So we have this. But don't you think that we are just displaying the text like this? Why should we write 2 times here, write statement? See, this is the keyword write. Okay. It starts with the keyword write and ends with the period. So I do not want to, if I want to write more statements like this, I do not want to write it many times. So what I have to do? In that case, I can use this one. This is known as a chain operator. This colon what after this right is a chain operator. What this will do, whenever you are using like this, and if you are using a comma instead of dot, that means it is continued to the next line. So you can write like this, and so it is always, see what I have done, I'm just manually doing. Instead of doing like this, you can use this pretty printer option. If you press just one, it will automatically align the sentences. And then check for syntax error. It is correct. Activate like this. Our program. See, we are not using many write statements. We are just using a chain operator, that is colon, adding a comma, and I have only the last statement is this one. So whenever you want to end, use the dot, that is the period at the end. So now let's execute and see. See, we are getting the same output. So this is your first program.
So now let's do some more changes to this program and learn some more new things in the coding. Okay, let's go back to the coding session. How you will go back? By using this arrow marker. This green will take you to the coding session. Here this is, either you need to press this one or press F3. Let's go back. Okay, now Please listen carefully. All the things that I am going to explain now you have to note down. Remember, because I am going to give a new task to write a program where you need to use all the things that I am going to explain. Okay, so as you see in this output, we have, this is my first ABAP program. This starts at the column 1, just at the beginning. Suppose I want to shift this to, say, at this place, say randomly around after 20 characters. I want it to shift to this place. So how can I do this? I just need to add 20 here. So by adding 20 here, that means the number of characters you want to leave blank in the beginning, that you need to give here. Let's see, activate. Every time you make any change, you need to activate. Execute. See, we got the 20 spaces here. So this is how you can align the space. Okay, if I give U line like this, with a, always the statements will be ending with dot. So U line, activate. What I am getting? See, you can see the horizontal line like this. It's a very big horizontal line. In the next thing, I want to print some system variables. System variables means like if you see here at the bottom, see in this bar you can see ECC 800, this one, and the normally you can see the details of these things. What you can see? Client, which system you are logged in, username, program, transaction, all these things you can see, right? All the information that you are looking at this point can be also displayed from the program. For example, now we want to display the username and let us say date and time. So how you can do that? Just write and then see this carefully. When you write sy with hyphen, so this is the values after this will be fetched from the table. So if you want to know what are the system variables that are available in SAP, you just write like this, sy hyphen, and then double click. See, then you will get a pop-up like this. Then just say yes. Then you will be navigated to this structure. This is a syst structure. You must remember this one because all the information most of the times, like date, time, current date, current time, current year, whatever, most of the information we can get while creating more and more programs. You will be understanding why this is used and what are the other things that you can get from this. So in my next task that I am going to give you, you have to use this table structure. Okay, so sorry, now I want to use Control F. Then you will get a screen like this. I want to know what variable is used for time. Okay, see, after this will be date and time. If I use T-zone, it is date and time, but I want to see if there are any other fields for time. So in that case, you can see binoculars type symbol with a plus sign. This will help you to find other things with the search keyword time. So just press this one. So you can see here, now we got the first one, whatever you see here in the structure, this one is the search result. So what you can see, daylight saving time. No, I want some more things. See here, this one, current time of the application server. So what is the field here, component? Use it. So just double click this one. the data element, all these things let's discuss later. So just copy this, use it and go back. That means whenever you want to see what is there in a structure or whatever you are using in this program, you just need to double click on this and then you will be navigated to that structure or the table, whatever it may be. Then come back to the program and what we have copied, you just paste. Copy, Ctrl C, paste, Ctrl V. Okay, now we have write sy use it. Again you have to end the statement with a dot. Okay, now activate. As you see, you might have observed this I am not writing in a proper way. See, I have given lot of space here. Here I have given capital letters, here small letters. This won't look nice. Okay, so we need to press Pretty Printer. What it will make, it will align the statements in a proper way. You can remove all the unnecessary spaces or something. So Pretty Printer, if even after like this, see now you can see that my all the keywords like this are changed to capital letters. Okay, see if I write small letters like this, I will remove this and write it in small letter. Okay, if I press Pretty Printer, what it is doing, it is changing the keyword to the capital letters. This also, if it is by default, it has to come. If you don't see that in your system, what you can do is go to Utilities, Settings. Here you can see Pretty Printer. Here you need to take convert uppercase lowercase with a keyword to uppercase. I have taken this option. I want to see all the keywords in the uppercase, so I have taken. If you just put it like this, you can convert all the keywords to uppercase. Now activate. So this is how it look. Let's see, execute it. See what you have. This is my first program, this sentence, then again a horizontal line. This is the time. You have seen just time here, but I want to display like I want to show the text time also along with this. So for that I need to write a text. What is that? Time with a colon. Colon also I want to display as a text, and end. So I am writing it in a 2-line statements. What I can do, if I want to write it as a chain statement, I just need to replace it with a colon, chain operator, remove the dot with comma, and I can either leave this write statement here or I can bring it here, that doesn't matter. Okay, again do Pretty Printer. See here I don't need one more write. Okay, Pretty Printer. So all my keywords are turned into this one, then activate. And I just want to remove this. Okay, let it be. Execute. See, now I can say this is time. Now the time is this. That is the default time that I have in my system. Suppose here after this one, this statement, if I want to skip one line, that means I want to display just like this. See, after this statement I want to give some space in between these two statements. How can I achieve that? For that you need to end this write statement like this. Write this, because whatever the new keyword that I am going to give is not in continuation of this write statement. I am not just printing, it is a keyword. So if you are using new keyword in between of any continuous statements of write, you need to end and give the new keyword and write the other statement. So what I want to just say skip. How many lines you want? Skip space 1. That means I want to skip one line. And see, now let's do pretty print. That means skip is the keyword. I want to skip one line after this statement and then write this statement. Then I want a horizontal line and then I want to print the time. Let's activate this as usual. So now the program is activated. It is activated means there are no syntax errors. So just execute. See, now you can see this is the title, this is my first statement, this is the second statement. Now you can see the space in between. There is one line space. Earlier it was, see, I am showing it in on the right side. Earlier there was no space between these two lines. You can see it on the right side. Now as we have given skip 1, we have one space. Okay, now let's see some more things. Suppose I want to display time and then date also side by side, but with a vertical line in between. So let's see. I want to write date first, like this, date. This is the text I am going to display, and again SY. I know what I have to use. It is datum, but for your reference I will show once again how you can find the field. See, what you have to do, first write system variable SY hyphen, that is SY minus, and then you double click, save before, yes. Now you will be navigated to this structure. Find, you can either say Control F or you can just Control G. Find what you want to find, date. Write date. You got this date and time. I want current date, so I will go for the next current date of application server. This is the right field for me. So what is the field here? Datum, DATUM. See, this SAP was first found and developed in the country Germany. So all the things that we see here are from German language. So datum is pronounced in German. That means date of the date. So let's take datum, SY datum, and then it has to end with a period like this. So let's activate, execute. See, now you can see this is the date and time, but what I want to do is I want to separate these two with a vertical line. How can I do this? So I can just add SY underscore, you just remember, or you can also go back just like how I have shown you to this SY structure and find the field for vertical line. So you will be navigated to V line. So this is the vertical line. Okay, let's execute. See, now I can see a vertical line here. I have date, then a vertical line, then time. So at the end of this time also I want to have one more vertical line, SYV line. See, I am not writing one more write statement. I am just using one comma, as these are system variables. Any variable, I think all of you might be already knowing what is a variable, but still I will tell you, a variable means something which hold the value temporarily. So this system variable means the default values of the system that hold the values of the corresponding things, like sy datum will hold the date of the current date of the system. V line is a vertical line, this is also vertical line, this is Uzeit. Uzeit is a time. In German, time is called as Zeit, so Uzeit. So let's activate and execute. Now you can see one more vertical line, but here you see this horizontal line is very big. I want to restrict only till this one. How can I make it short U line? So that I can do by using, instead of U line means it will just put a horizontal line on the screen from the beginning to the end. But and here one more important thing, suppose now I do not want to use this U line, right? Okay, then I want to comment it. So what I have told you, you can just add a star here in the beginning. So as you add a star at the beginning, you can observe here that it's changed to blue color. That means it's a comment. It has no effect on the program. Activate. Instead of adding, suppose if I want to add star to more than one line, how can I do this? Select all the lines like this with a mouse and then simultaneously press Ctrl and the symbol less than. See, at a time you can add all the stars to the at the beginning of all these 4 lines. Okay, if you want to remove this, I do not want to comment these 3 lines, so what I can do, I can use Ctrl greater than symbol, at a time press like this, select whatever lines you want to uncomment, just do like this. So the stars will be removed and it is uncommented. So now you can activate, execute. So see this U line, the line was here before, now it is removed. Let's add a short U line. How you can do that? You can directly add here, no problem. sy hyphen U line. Why I am using this one means I want to restrict this U line to a certain length. I want to restrict it into say 60 characters. So I will add like this. When you add the length, when you want to add some length to the field like this, you need to give the length in the brackets. So now activate, execute. See what we are getting? We are getting a horizontal line of length 60 and then we are getting date. But what is the problem here? It is in continuation of all the statements. We want this line to be in the next line and date to be in the next line. How you can go to the next line? By adding slash. So just add / here. So this will be printed on the next line of this statement and this date should be printed. So I will add a / here. Do pretty printer, activate. See, now I have reduced the length of the horizontal line to 60 characters. Okay, but if I want to further reduce it to this, say maybe, so the right length is 37, that is for sure. Okay, at the beginning also I want to add a vertical line before this one. So add sy v line and comma like this, execute. So as we have added 1 character length here, so you need to add 38. So as you practice, you will understand the differences that you can make. You will be used to make the changes. See, it looks as if I have 2 columns. One is for date, one is for time. What is remaining here, I need to close it with a horizontal line, where after this vertical line I need to go to the next line and then write SYH line. So after this, what I will do, comma, / for the next line, then SYU line, but how much length? With 39 characters. So like this. That's it. Let's activate. See, we got a table like structure. One is for the date and one is for the time. So with this knowledge, now like this, when you practice, you can do a task which I am going to give in the next screen. So as you see in the next screen, I have a program output. Try to develop the program so that you get the same output as shown on the screen. Okay, here the title you have to give like title of the program, which you have to give in the I won't tell you, you just try it. I will show you in my next class what is the program. Okay, I will show you how you have to write the program. You can just, if you have completely seen my video with the knowledge of all the things that were covered in this video, you can write this program. Okay, you have to display date, time, user, and a name of the table like this, my family, and names, gender, date of birth, like your family. Or you can write some program to display your friends and their date of birth, something like that. Okay, I wish you a good and happy, healthy life. I see you in my next video. Have wonderful time. See you. Bye.